Hey there, YouTube. Winter is still here. A little chilly out today. I was going to say this morning, but it's not this morning. But when every day is Saturday, it is for me. I just watched a great video by the Peachies, and they were in Italy, and I seen some amphora, rich aroma on the shelf, and I pointed it out to them. No pipe. Probably the second pipe I ever bought in my life. Turn this a bit. This is a Brigham system pipe, or single star. It's old. The shank is all oxidized and filthy. I haven't cleaned it up. It's got a huge bowl on it. It's one of my second pipe I ever bought. Probably bought this mid-90s. It's over 20 years ago. Yeah, it's got the maple insert in it. The shape is a 63 on Brigham's website. It's called a system or a single star. It's got the one little single star, not to be confused with the dots. Brigham was Canadian, and then they sold out to Italy. Everything was made in Italy since the 80s. Still call it Canadian, but I don't really know if it is. And doing first impressions of Cowboys of London, Cask No. 7. I've got too many more tobaccos left there. I think this is pretty much it. So I didn't even look it up. I just packed it and lit it up. I didn't do this is a big bowl, so I didn't fill it right up. I didn't read up on it. I just put it in there and I lit it up and started smoking it. Then I got it's pretty sweet. I noticed it was sweet. It had a little bit of flavoring to it. I have a hard time identifying flavorings. And I love this hat. This hat is too small, but I love it. Keeps my ears warm. Not too bad in the sun. But yeah, I didn't look it up. I just started smoking it. And apparently it's when I read up on it, it's a Virginia, Perique, and Cavendish with some flavoring. I don't know what the flavoring is. It's all kind of similar to me. You know, vanilla, chocolate. Oh man, I don't know. There's one gurgly pipe. They got the maple inserts in them. It's got a metal shank with a maple, rock maple insert made of like maple. It's hollow. I don't know why I smoked this pipe today. I don't have a lot of pipes. Compared to a lot of you guys, I don't. My friends think I'm crazy. They don't get it. Ebonite, right? Ebonite stem. I'm going to put some toothpaste to it, try to get the oxidization off it. But the shit's tough, right? I got no softy bit on it because it's not acrylic, and man, I'm so used to it. What a different feel. I'm so used to chewing on them rubber bits from trying to make my acrylic stems. And like this pipe here, man, it's got no teeth marks in it, right? The shit's tough. It's a sitter. Right? When you're done, you got to take it completely apart and let the maple insert dry out. You can even wash them in water if they get really black. You can get a few smokes out of an insert. You don't have to keep changing them. It's hard to get a clean pipe cleaner through this, though. The metal shank, though, you can take it apart while you're smoking it, but it's usually in the shank where it gets the moisture. Yeah, I guess this tobacco is a vapor. I'm kind of getting a little tingle off the Perique. It's pretty sweet, kind of sweet. Cavendish. I guess it's a coin, but in the sample I got, it was just loose, right? I don't know how it comes. I was watching some videos yesterday, and the guy was smoking it. I said, oh shit, there's some in that bag, man. I'm going to have to light that up. Check it out. He wasn't doing a tobacco thing or anything. He was just shooting the shit, right? I think everybody has different formats on YouTube, right? You know, some people just do reviews. Some people do, you know, there are certain types of rambling. Some people just, you know, do VRs, stuff, right? We don't do many VRs. I don't enter many contests. I don't know. Maybe I feel I'm not worthy. I might enter some. See, everybody does the same ones. I was just saying yesterday I wanted to try some vapors. Well, this one's got some flavoring though. I don't smoke a lot of Virginias or vapors, period, so, or aromatics, so. It's not English tobacco, so I don't really know what to say about it. Got some snow and rain coming. That's wonderful. Cats are literally just jumping on the spot. The weather goes crazy, the cats go crazy. Yeah, I smoked a lot of amphora, rich aroma in this pipe, I'll tell you. Found an old pouch in my desk drawer. This is how often I clean out my desk. I found a pouch of... Geez, I had that desk for like over 20 fucking years. That's hard to believe, man. It's one of those old government surplus desks from the 70s. I bought it at an office surplus store, right? Just reminds you of like 1970. It's the most solid piece of furniture I own. But I was cleaning out, or not cleaning out, I was going through the desk drawers looking for something. I found a pouch of amphora tobacco. There wasn't really anything in it. A few crumbs, but it was blue. So I kind of just, you know, put a match to it just to see what it smelled like. I was like, ah. Get the full aroma. And it's a brown pouch and like a red pouch that you can get around here. Anyway, I'll stop talking about amphora. You see, everybody says with Periques, the flavor they get is figs and raisins. I don't really eat figs. They're not in season right now. And I don't know what the flavoring is. It's something there, right? Like, you know, maybe vanilla. Would I ever buy this? Probably not. Would I smoke it again? Sure. But I don't think I'd buy it. I like to keep a lot of tobaccos around that I like smoking, like my English blends, and there's my, you know, certain brands of English that I keep stockpiled, and then I've also got You know, a can of this, can of that, different cans of Englishes kicking around I smoke every so often that are very similar to the other stuff. And I've got some more like I can always keep around, and Mississippi River, plum pudding. I'm running low on that and having a hard time getting it, but something like this. One good thing about it is that it's keeping its flavor. I smoked it a while before I started the video, right? What ends up happening is I'll make my video, I'll light up my pipe and start recording, but if I smoke my pipe halfway and then start the video, I'll forget to make the video because then I get on YouTube and shit, right? So you know, it's not that bad. Out of some of the stuff that's been in there. Like I say, I'm almost done going through those samples. And most of them, a lot of the aromatics, the heavily cased ones I wasn't a fan of. Some of them were okay. Some of them were pretty good. So it was, you know, it was great that I got to try all that different stuff. That's the main thing. I wasn't expecting to like everything in it. And if you get into one of them things where you get all these different types of tobaccos to try, you're not going to like everything. Some of it was pretty nasty. I think the nastiest tobacco that I smoked out of that was the one I was most looking forward to trying too. It's terrible. Yeah, I don't know, I guess a weird tobacco. If you didn't tell me it was a vapor, I wouldn't know what it was. So I tried smoking it at first. And I couldn't figure out what the components were. You know, but or I don't smoke enough vapors. And then with that, they say there's Cavendish in there. I don't know, man. It's some weird flavors. It's sweet. There's some flavoring in there I'm detecting, and then there's that something else, which is probably the Perique. And like I say, I don't smoke a lot of Perique blends, so I don't really know what to look for. I smoked worse, smoked better, but not really my thing. It's fun to try it though. I almost jammed some 10 Russians in here though. Maybe tomorrow. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a shitty day tomorrow. Man, nothing's gurgling. Anyway, Camoys of London, cask number 7. You know, I don't think I'd ever buy it, but I'd smoke it again. Anyway, everybody, thanks for watching. See ya.